Maybe I'm just nostalgic, or maybe it's truly magical. Oh, when I see that castle, the feeling is truly magical. Maybe I'm just nostalgic. Maybe it's truly magic. Maybe I'm just nostalgic. Maybe it's truly magic.
I'm Andrew,
And I'm Brooke.
and this is the Disneydo podcast.
Tonight, we will be discussing a very adventurous, thrilling trip of a lifetime that our very own Andrew has partaken in. Andrew, tell us about it.
Thank you for that marvelous introduction, Brooke.
I'm so glad you did that.
You set me up for it. Thank you.
So,
Back to real life, though. So
yeah, you're back now. You were on a trip for like 3 weeks, essentially.
I was on a 3-week hiatus, escaping the real world.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you guys ever sit there and think to yourself, what am I doing with my life?
Mm-hmm.
When did I,
Yep.
become 26 and have this
Mhm.
midlife crisis?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
What do I want in the world? What do I want for myself?
Mm-hmm.
And just decide you need to go.
Yes.
Get away
Run.
and just let your mind melt away until something's been replaced up there.
Yeah. Except I've never actually done the running away part. I've never actually gone.
So I'll tell
I
you,
just
I
think about it.
totally encourage it. Yeah, I was gone for about 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Had a few day work trip in Atlanta. Had never been to Atlanta, Georgia. First time there. That was a chill spot. Beautiful city. Some cool spots there.
How's the weather?
The weather, so I was there before it apparently gets super humid and muggy, which was great. It was like low to mid 70s during the day and
Ooh,
mid low 60s at night.
that's nice.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little low breeze.
Yeah.
Very green, lots of flowers, and it was cheery. Corporate campus down there is absolutely beautiful.
That's nice.
And I got to meet Gleefully Tim.
Gleefully Tim.
Absolutely wonderful Gleefully
From
Tim.
our Mary Poppins episode back in
Yes.
December.
Yes. And he is 150,000% charming and extra funny and extra and amazing
And extra
and all the things.
tall.
Yeah, super tall. Didn't expect that. I'm
Yeah,
a little
you were
guy.
like,
and
he's
I was
a
like, oh my god, he's so
giant.
tall. But yeah, I had a wonderful time having some snacks and drinks with Mr. Gleefully Tim. So that was probably the highlight of my Georgia trip. to be
I don't
honest.
really I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't want to hear about your time with Gleefully Tim because I am extremely jealous over it. And yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you guys were able to connect. It seems like you guys had a really nice
It
time.
was a blast.
Because obviously I've already debriefed you on your entire trip, so
Yes, we've had many talks about
Yeah.
it.
but it sounded really nice. I'd really like for him to come up here so we can all hang out.
Yes.
So
That would be
That
awesome.
would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it's whatever. I'll just sit here and be lonely.
Yeah, what's new?
Right? Tell me about it.
Just kidding. Speaking of my trip, I'm going to skip ahead here real quick. My fucking Beats are gone. I bought new wireless Beats. The Power Beats. On sale. I got a great deal. I got them 60% off. And I left them in my motherfucking rental Jeep. In the glove box.
What?
I put a claim in.
I was
The
going to
Lost
say.
and Found. I checked the Lost and Found site on Alamo's website. They were gone. And here's the thing.
I wouldn't turn him in either if I found him.
Well, I'm not going to judge the 20-something-year-old that I gave the car to when I returned it. But I'm going to assume that he or one of his colleagues definitely snatch those up. And as you just said,
I mean,
I probably would
would
have done the same fucking thing.
I would if I worked at Alamo and then like a car comes back and there's some fresh new wireless Beats.
You're
in
gonna
there.
do it.
Yeah, I'm taking them.
Yeah.
1,000% of the time.
At the same time, I'm like really sad because I only had them for a month,
Yeah, you fucked up.
and I got those because I lost my nice Bose headphones I bought 3 months before that.
Yeah, maybe you just shouldn't buy headphones.
Yeah, I think I just gotta stick with these giant ass old skull candies that I have on right now that I've
Hey,
lasted
man.
for 6 years.
I mean, these Beats I didn't pay for, so like that's the only reason I have them.
I swear to God, if anytime I pay for something, it gets destroyed or I lose it. But if I get something for free, it lasts forever.
Well, that's how I feel about like my home furnishings.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dogs will destroy everything I spend a lot of money on, but I'll bring in like a trash piece of something and they're like, "Nah, it's cool. We're not going to touch
We'll
it."
respect that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "This is sacred over here. We cannot touch it."
I hate that shit.
That's right, Coda. I'm talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
But aside from that, so Atlanta trip was good. After that, I flew down to Miami.
Bienvenido a Miami.
Yeah. Very interesting getting into Miami because 3 people. So I was wearing my Le Ratatouille sweatshirt in a very extra outfit like I usually do when I travel. And I had like 3 people come up to me and be like, "Are you from Disneydo?" It
That's
was
crazy.
insane.
That's
I was like,
crazy.
"We're in Miami right now." So that was really cool. Got to chat up some people about the podcast, and they actually were the 3 people that were actually in Disney for the week, and then they were like going down to Miami for the week and then flying out of Miami.
Mhm.
So really cool event.
It's like
there.
really crazy timing that happened, and
I
you like
know.
happened to cross paths.
It was so weird too.
And like it's crazy because like who would have thought that? Not that the podcast is particularly big, but
Yeah.
like people would first of all like know who you are and like recognize you.
I know.
It's crazy.
And like that, I was like, how did they even know like what I looked like enough to like?
Well, we've posted some pictures
This is true.
of you on there,
That's
and then
true.
like I mean, if people want to, they can find our Instagram accounts from the Disneydo one.
True. Plus, I had on like a Ratatouille sweatshirt.
Yeah,
so
you
like
kind
they
of gave yourself
associated
away.
it.
So you need to tell the story of who you met when you were in Florida,
Okay, so this
because this is the best part.
probably one of my best life moments ever, guys. So I'm down in Key West. Weather was amazing. I spent the days going to the beach or the pool and day drinking, and then going and getting great food and drinking more at night. And I was out having dinner the one night.
This is incredible. I can't wait.
I cannot. Yeah. So I'm out having dinner one night with some friends, and I hear some people talking, and the voice sounded familiar, and I was like, "Why does this sound like Woody?" Like it just sounded like Woody from Toy Story. I shit you not. I look over, and it is motherfucking Tom Hanks at
Tom
a table.
Fucking Hanks.
Tom Hanks was at a table. And it gets even better because who was he at the table with? Kenny motherfucking Chesney.
Kenny fucking Chesney. Of course he was. Of course he was. With
What are
Kenny
the
Chesney.
odds that I'm at a restaurant in Key West and I see motherfucking Woody and Kenny Chesney sitting there having conch?
I'm way more impressed by Tom Hanks because I feel like Kenny Chesney would definitely have been there just anyway. No
Well,
matter what.
yeah, but I didn't expect them to be
But
friends to
them
be there
together, yeah, that's it,
Like,
what
who
a
invited
weird
who?
Pairing.
Yeah.
I think Kenny probably invited Tom. There's no way Tom Hanks would be like, "Let me invite Kenny Chesney." here."
Yeah,
There's
this is
no
very
way.
true. Well,
But then why would Tom Hanks like get invited by Kenny Chesney and be like, "Yeah, I'll go"? What a weird dynamic. Did
I
you
know.
ask these questions?
well,
You have to interview.
so I'm always very hesitant to like go up to a celebrity if I see them because I have to respect that they're just a person.
Yeah, but when you have some liquid courage,
And I
doesn't
had
matter.
plenty of it that day starting from 9 a.m. So what was interesting is like there were some people going up to Kenny Chesney, like recognizing him and talking to him, but like nobody seemed to like give a fuck about Tom Hanks.
how is that possible?
So he just kind of sat there awkwardly, and I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is the time for me to like go up and say something. So I like scooted my little ass up there, gave him a little tap, and I was like, I just want to say I got really excited when I overheard Woody at the other table, and then I saw it was you, and he like started laughing, and he's like, ha 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 ha.
Classic sweet Tom Hanks.
Yeah, classic sweet Tom Hanks, box of chocolates and all. And I, first off, shared how much I love Toy Story. I didn't want to be like, I love you as an actor, because I really don't. I just love him as certain characters, although he's really good in everything.
He is really
He's
good.
amazing in everything. But complimented him on Toy Story and like just some of his acting chops, and then asked how he felt about Toy Story 4, because I was on the fence about it. And he said that he was like on the fence about doing the movie because he didn't want to maybe like
Because
take away
3 was
from what 3
already
was.
like
Yeah.
perfect.
But seeing kind of what they were trying to get at and some of the moments that he could not tell me about in the movie. But he said, once he read the script and really saw kind of what they were trying to do with it, it kind of relit that fire in him from when they first
won
went to
him
do
over?
Toy Story. Yeah. So apparently it's going to be great. I did not get an autograph. I did have him sign my tit, though.
I mean, obviously.
Obviously. And spit on me, because why not?
Well, fuck yeah.
Who hasn't been spit on by Tom Hanks, though, right?
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, just kidding. None of that fucking happened.
Yeah, he didn't write on his tit or spit on him.
That'd be so weird. But yeah, met fucking Tom Hanks in Key West. I didn't even acknowledge or talk to Kenny Chesney, though.
Honestly, I wouldn't either.
Because, like, if
Who
I'm going to
cares?
fluff the balls of one celebrity, I'm going to have to, like, totally
yeah, like
ignore
knock
the
you
other.
down to size.
Yeah.
So like, pfft,
And it worked.
fucking Kenny.
He
who
looked a little
cares?
sad.
Good.
So,
I don't really like Kenny Chesney that much. So like and when I say that much, I mean like at all. Like I don't like him at all. So
I like some of his songs. I don't care for him. Kind of like Taylor Swift. I like some of her songs, but I don't care for her.
Taylor Swift has bops, and she's a great songwriter.
Terrible
really,
person.
Really don't think she's that great of a singer
No.
live.
Yes.
Great songwriter, but she also she just has too much drama in her personal life. Which like, if someone has that much drama, is it everyone else or is it you?
Exactly.
I don't know. Like I think it might be you.
She's like multiple music videos dedicated to like
Just
revenge on
Yeah,
other
just, like,
celebrities.
throwing shade at people,
Yeah.
and that.
It's like, hon, you have millions. Go feed some children
Right.
and like get over it.
But very great songwriter.
Yes.
And like I fucking love old Taylor Swift. Like back when she was still like pop country. I
Yeah.
jammed to that.
Yes. Yes.
Hey
Yes.
Steven, I think so.
Oh,
I'm about it. What's that song? She's like, oh, Fearless. Something dancing in your best dress, fearless. It's good. Whatever. It's a jam. Whatever that song is. I
sounds
like it.
like it. Sounds very jam-like.
You
Yeah.
met Tom fucking Hanks.
Yeah. So that was like a pretty dope part of the trip. Outside of that, really just, a lot of fun hanging out with my BFF down there. Haven't seen him in forever, like probably since like his wedding, like over like a year ago. So it was really cool to hang out with him and his wife, spend some time with them, the dogs.
Dogs are always great.
I stayed on the military base down there with them. I'm not going to say which one for privacy reasons, but there's 4, so they might figure it out.
I was like, is there just one? Because they
no,
will...
there's a few,
Okay.
which is crazy, but there is. Half that damn island's military.
I
Which,
mean, what a great place to be stationed, honestly.
can I just say, guys, for me, I enjoy
Is all the military men walking
seeing-
around.
now, surprisingly and sadly, only like 20% of them were like really attractive and buff and
Of
tattooed
course.
up.
I mean, that's how it is.
Like your typical jarhead type dudes.
Is he a Marine?
Yes. No.
Is he in the Army?
For privacy reasons.
Oh, okay.
Naval.
My brother was in the Marine Corps. So,
Navy.
like, I remember seeing a bunch of the guys.
And some of them
And-
are tasty.
Well, I don't remember many of them being that good looking.
I
Like,
said,
there was one. He was really cute and really sweet. But all the others, like, no. I was also young at the time, so, like, what do I really care?
well, that's true
But
too.
nowadays, I'd be like, ooh, let me see.
Well, it's like some of the guards, because you had to, go through security to get on and off base, and like 1 out of 3 guards would be yum, right? Because they rotate shifts,
Mm-hmm.
and if they were yum, and I was usually riding back on my little bicycle, pretty turnt, I would definitely give a little wink or a flirt.
Turnt bicycle.
Because what are they gonna
riding.
do? They can't beat me up. for like winking at them or hitting on them right there. So, and sometimes
I just love that logic. Like, what are they gonna
Yeah.
do? Beat me for winking
Yeah.
at them? I mean, if you beat anyone for winking at you, you're a fucked up person.
exactly. And it's not like I'm in my hometown where that's
Also,
like
if
acceptable.
anyone winks at me, I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, a couple of them seemed receptive, and I was like, "Isn't that cool?" A lot of tan people, a lot
Yeah,
of
you're
old
one of
people.
them
It's really kind of fading though.
now. No,
I'm
you're
kind of
still
disgusted.
tan. You're tan.
Am I?
Yeah, you're tan. So shut up.
Mm. Well, we
If
gotta
you
keep
guys
that
are
going.
wondering where producer Matt is, he's sitting next to us. He unplugged. Yeah, that's why. You hear that shit?
Yeah, he's sick.
He unplugged his microphone. He said he didn't want to talk over us.
Yeah, he didn't want to steal the thunder and the spotlight of the show as usual.
Yeah, he's taking it easy this episode, guys.
We'll probably
Wish
get the
him the
most views
best.
or most listens on this one.
Yeah, why do you like none? Like producer Matt's not commenting. I don't want shit to do with this.
I'm out. I'm trying to think of some of the cool things to share with people about the trip. Okay, so couple cool highlights. One, basically the only animals that I see on the island are iguanas, chickens, and cats.
Dogs.
There's dogs, but they're like owned by people. They're not
Yeah.
like wild dogs. You'll see wild cats, chickens, and iguanas everywhere though.
Feral cats.
Yes, feral cats, but they're very like docile.
That's good.
I think because the iguanas kind of roam and rule down there. They whip tails and shit.
These cats are getting their asses kicked all the time.
Yeah, yeah, they hide for sure.
They whip tails and shit.
They do. They're very aggressive animals.
Iguanas kind of gross me out.
Yeah.
Because it's just like looking at a dinosaur, and I don't know if I'm really ready for that in my life right now, to like look dinosaurs in their face.
It's not
That's like
good.
when I was in Florida and I saw alligators, I was like, this is some ancient shit right here.
Yes.
Like I'm looking dinosaurs in their eye, and it makes me feel uncomfortable.
And yeah, exactly. And I had to the one day I was riding bike, and I was by myself, and I had to go down this like little trail to get to where I need to go, and there was literally like 20 iguanas across the trail, like anywhere from like 1.5 feet big to like, I swear to gosh, like 4 feet long. They were huge, and I was terrified because they saw me and they just looked at me.
They're like,
But
bring
then
it, bitch.
they scurried, but they all scurried different directions. So I like stopped and panicked. Did not like that. Chickens are cute though.
Chickens can be assholes, though. If you're not careful, chickens will come for you, dude. Those are mini raptors. See, everything's a fucking dinosaur.
Everything dates back. Well, that's the thing though, is that so all of them had
Don't
like
laugh
little
too hard, Matt,
chickadees
you'll cough.
because it's springtime, so they all had like their little chickies.
Oh, that's cute.
So you'd have a
Do the
rooster.
iguanas eat them?
Yeah,
They eat the babies.
it's fucked up.
Oh
It's
my
like an
god.
ecosystem.
Iguanas eat chickens.
Yeah,
I didn't.
and they steal their eggs.
Oh, fucked up, dude.
But the survivors, you'd have like a rooster, a hen, and then a couple peeps. And the best part is like, there's all these people like, trying to drive, ride bikes, all this shit.
Mhm.
And they, there were so many times where I was being really corny with myself, like, oh, look at the chickens crossing the road. All the time. And it would just be like this little family of chickens everywhere.
Yeah.
Loved it. So
Little
that's
chicken families.
really cool. Beaches aren't that great in Key West, I'll tell you, for anybody who wants to go. They're not like nice, sandy, luscious beaches that you like walk in and swim. Because of the way like the Keys are and how like the Key West is, the beaches are like rocky.
Mm-hmm.
And the like walking into the ocean's like very rocky, and there's a lot of seaweed.
Ew.
So there's only a couple beaches that have like nice, no seaweed areas and like sand. But the water is very, very, very blue and clear. So like that's cool. But if you're going to like tan, you're golden. You're gonna be golden, literally. If you are going to like swim and you're somebody who likes to sit in like the sandy beach and chill, might not be the place for you.
Well, there's pools.
Yeah, there are a lot of pools, so if you are going to like be poolside and get drunk and go out for at night and do things, like you can
I
do
mean,
whatever
that's what you
want.
did for like weeks.
Yes.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was very nice to like disconnect. I'm not gonna be like cliche and be like, oh, like I found myself, because it wasn't something like that. But
You
more
were,
just like,
backpacking through Europe,
yeah, no, I'm not going to like Barcelona.
Barcelona.
But it's nice to just kind of like, because the beach is like my safe space, my happy place.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to just like have so much time at the ocean, especially because like my friends down there, like they work, so like there are a lot of days like I was solo going to the beach, and I never do that. So it's nice to just like go to the beach myself and just like sit and enjoy the ocean
lot of
for a
you
few hours.
time.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice me vacation.
There is a place in everyone's life for that.
Yeah,
You vacations.
yeah. So that's really like probably the big highlights. I mean, there's obviously lots of drinking, dancing. So that was cool.
Burlesque shows, or what was it?
Oh, I went to see a cabaret,
Yeah.
which was so freaking funny. The gentleman did Bette Midler and Cher.
It all comes back to the Sanderson sisters.
Yes, his
It
Bette Midler
all
was
comes
spot
back.
effing on. And I really wish he would have done Winifred Sanders' character.
I put a spell on you.
I might at him
Yeah, definitely at him.
and suggest that, and then go see that next time I'm down.
I mean, go down for Halloween and have him do it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It makes me nervous with hurricanes and stuff, though.
At the end of October, I feel like usually by the end of October, it's kind of,
Chill.
yeah.
This is true. I just get very nervous with Mother Earth lately and her temperament.
I mean, I don't blame her. She's getting fucked.
Yeah.
And so she's exacting her revenge on the human race, and we deserve it.
Yes. Oh, one little cute Disney thing that I did, I'll see down there. Speaking of Tom Hanks and Toy Story, was I think I sent a picture to you guys. There was like a truck, and the back of the truck had like Buzz holding on to Woody, like
Yeah.
hanging from the little
Like
bumper.
2 little dolls.
Yeah, it was really cute.
All right. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to share about your trip?
It was great time. Weather was perfect. Went to Tennessee after that for like my brother's little
That's
school
right.
graduation. Weather was great there. Yeah, that's about it.
I'm glad you are back, though. It's nice to have you back in the office to make my days a little shorter. It's nice to be able to record again.
Yes, I missed you guys very much.
We missed you, too.
Honestly, if it wasn't for like people like the two of you and a few other people in my life, like I was very much contemplating like just not coming back. Like coming back, settling my affairs kind of thing, and then like moving down for a bit.
Honestly, I wouldn't blame you.
Bitch, I still might.
Well, hurricanes. You can come back during hurricane season.
Well, that's what I might go back post hurricane season. We'll see.
And then, yeah, everything's been the same here.
Yeah, I know the weather's shit.
The weather is always shit. I feel like it does nothing but rain here now. We're like the new Washington State.
Yeah,
It just rains
without
all
the luscious
the
force.
time. Yeah, there's not
And
like
legal
what do
marijuana.
we have? Like nothing. Just lots of rain.
So annoying. But at least we don't have the people of Portland. God,
That's
are they
true.
awful fucks.
I've never been, so
I would actually love to take a trip to Portland with you, just because we would have a lot of fun trashing the people of Portland. You would
maybe
love
we
it.
should just do that.
You want
just
to?
go there and just be like, God, you people fucking suck.
Let's do it, because it is beautiful, so you enjoy
Mhm.
that. There's good food,
I
beer,
feel like it's nothing but like hipsters out there.
just in Portland, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's so much more to do. There's a lot to do, but it's fun to walk around and see the fucking... Because they're not just hipsters. They like, when they say keep Portland weird, like, they are fucking weird there. People are weird. The outfits that I see are just bizarre.
Oh, I want to go.
Like, they all think they're like
And I wanna-
low-key influencing the world. Let me tell you that.
And I want to like wear something ridiculous when
Oh,
I go
you
there.
can. You can.
Just be like, I was born here.
Yes.
They'll be like, oh, where at? And be like, you've never heard of it. Don't worry about it.
On one of the old Indian preserves. I am Native American, of course.
Look at me.
Oh, I can't say Indian preserve, can I?
It's Native Americans. I mean, you can say Indians. It's just technically wrong. But we know
We
how
won't
you
say
are
that
with things of the racial issue.
Yeah, I get very upset.
Anne Hathaway as an Indian woman.
Leave her alone.
Speaking of Anne Hathaway playing other, people. She's an actress. She transforms, right?
Yeah.
This new movie she has coming out with Rebel Wilson. What's it called? Like Hustle? Or
Yeah.
something like that. Don't, yeah, like you're excited.
I am.
Why?
Because I want to see her in a comedy with
You-
Rebel Wilson.
You
Because she could do anything.
You cast this white ass bitch to play a Northern Indian girl, aka Esmeralda,
Yeah.
in the live action
Yes.
Hunchback. But have you heard how shitty her British accent is? How in the world is she going to play Esmeralda, a Northern Indian girl in France, if she can't even do
Her
a
French
British
accent was great in Les Mis.
I don't trust that because her British accent is so laughable. Like I saw that commercial and I literally laughed.
Well, isn't it supposed to be fake
'Cause
British?
I was like, this is terrible. Like this can't be real. Well, I thought when I saw the commercial, I was like, she's like
This argument is invalid.
she's a con artist.
Listen to...
Is like in the movie, she's like a con artist.
Yeah.
Is the British accent a part of the con in the movie, or is she genuinely playing a British
person.
character?
Got you. I think you'll have to watch and find out.
I'm not going to. Absolutely not.
Well, then. I will watch it and let you know.
let me know.
Yeah.
Because I swear to God, if she's trying to play a British person, that's horrible.
Speaking of Hunchback and
Oh, Notre Dame
Notre
burned
Dame.
down.
Notre
R.I.P.
Dame.
R.I.P.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Really sad that happened. It's a piece of history, but I want to say one thing, and I am very irate that so many billionaires put so much money towards fixing that fucking was it a church?
It's a church.
Like that's cool, but you guys could have used that money this whole time to help people, and instead you're gonna rebuild a piece of history that could just burn down again. Not okay with that.
Yeah, I get it's like this iconic, super old, very unique building.
They
And
could
it-
clean the Pacific
And
Ocean.
it is the face of Paris.
Whoopee
Okay,
shit.
I get that.
Pollution.
But like you said, like where have all you motherfuckers been with all the other problems in the world?
Yes. Like now you're waking
Yeah,
up?
like sea turtles are choking on straws and you don't give a shit.
No. But the church.
But church must be restored.
Yeah. So that's a little
Like there's not
Thing.
enough religious people in this world that, they would have clearly donated enough money to get it fixed. But like you billionaires, like find a cure for cancer. Let's save the animals.
Yes.
Like, jeez.
The other thing is, how does this impact the live action Hunchback of Notre Dame?
I don't think it does.
Why? They'll
Because-
CGI it?
Yeah.
It's true.
Do you think they'll actually be on set in Paris in front of Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Notre Dame? Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Yeah, I could see that.
No, they won't. They absolutely will not be on location.
Why?
Because,
They never do that?
I mean, they do, but I feel like to the extent that you think, it's not the case. They might get like a few outdoor shots there,
Yeah.
but that's it. And I mean, and there's enough stock footage of the church that they
To
could
make
use
it
that
work.
if they needed to.
It's true.
Because if you think about it, it was already being restored, so it had all the scaffolding up. They couldn't do it. They couldn't film that anyway.
This is true.
So,
Okay.
I don't think it impacts it really. I think what impacts it is their total shit casting of Anne Hathaway as Esmeralda. What if they actually do that? I will fucking die.
If they cast her.
I will die.
I'm just going to say, if she gets casted for that role, I don't want anybody to ever question my ideas or logic or thoughts.
I will seriously shit my pants if they cast her as Esmeralda. I will not know what to do with myself.
You have no idea how much money I'd have to pay Disney to make that happen.
Maybe I think they listen to this podcast, so they might just be like, let's just do this.
Just to piss off
yeah,
that Brooke girl.
yeah.
Let's just do it. Fuck her.
Yeah. They fucking would too. Like, we're also stealing her idea for the Disney villain world. Like, they would do that.
That'll be like at Brooke, at Andrew. Don't at us.
Yeah, don't at us ever again. We're just like, no, that's ours.
They ban us from the park. Like we're never allowed in the villains
No,
park.
we inherit the parks because the Sanderson sister theory is true.
Oh yeah.
It's the key to unlocking.
That's
So,
why
like,
they're listening to us.
Yeah, they're like, oh, they're
They
fucking onto
fucking
it. They're
know.
trying to find ways to get us out. Like they're not worthy, but we are. We
I
are
love
worthy.
it. Do you think Matt's like, you guys are so off topic on this episode right
This
now?
is a labyrinth, guys. Guys,
This is-
you're turning
you
this
guys
into
are
a
really
labyrinth.
just going down rabbit hole after
Just
rabbit
like,
hole on this
ugh.
podcast. We do as we do best. We just talk.
Rabbit holes. Be careful with that word.
Yeah.
He just pointed it out.
Can I
He
just
is
say?
not helping himself at all these days.
So we take bike rides on the trail at work, and I now realize how we have to be very cautious doing that because
I'm sorry.
I almost said the
You're-
wrong word.
You're cautious.
So I'm not even drinking. As we're riding down the trail, me and Matt the other day, there was a couple little cottontail bunnies
Oh my god.
like right on the edge of the trail, and it did seem to throw Matt off a little bit. He had like a moment for the rabbit. So that's a new thing. Anything else we can add to this labyrinth?
Oh my gosh, what could we get into right now?
I haven't shit today. No, just kidding.
Let's discuss why.
Oh, well, I could probably tell people that Tom Hanks thing is total bullshit.
Oh, yeah. You could probably do that. I love that you fucking added Kenny Chesney into that story.
I thought it built.
like, just
build.
on a whim. You're like, fucking Kenny Chesney. And I was just like, damn, I could believe this because it's so strange.
Well, he was actually there when I was down there.
He's always there.
Oh yeah. So I got mad because there was like, so I'd go. Sorry guys, if you thought I really got to meet Tom Hanks and had like that moment happen. We just thought before recording this it'd be fun to fuck with everybody. But Brooke decided it was better to keep honest than to just let you guys believe that I had this.
I
magic
don't want
moment.
you guys to like not be able to trust us.
Yeah, it's very good.
I mean, think of how much shit we got for an obvious April Fool's joke with Shrek. I feel like if they found out that you didn't really meet Tom Hanks, they would just be like, "You lost all credibility again." You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
and I just
no.
can't deal with that again.
I
So-
can't. It hurt my feelings. You're like, you are not a credible Disney podcast. I'm like, yes, I am. It was a joke.
Oh, fuck them. Just kidding.
Just kidding. Please keep listening to the podcast. We know that you were just trying to keep us honest and let us know we were making a mistake, but
Yeah.
joke's on you.
Aerosmith was there though.
Why?
Well, so this is what would happen. I'd go out with my friends and stuff, and like, you know, they'd have to work the next day, so we'd be out, but like not super, super late. And we never really like looked to see like what events were going on. We just kind of go out in the town, do whatever, see what we felt like we'd want to do. But then I'd go home and I'd get on like Insta, and I'd get on Snapchat, and I'd go on Snap Map,
Yeah.
and I'd look at like the heat map, and I'd be like, what the fuck is this? I see all these things. Oh my God, there's Kenny Chesney just doing like a solo somewhere. Or, oh, hey, here's this person. And
He's
then I saw
always
the one
there.
night Aerosmith was there performing on the beach. And I was
I
like,
honestly wouldn't have cared.
I would have just because I like Aerosmith, and I think it would have been fun
So
to
you
see.
love the Rock and Roller Coaster?
Yeah, I do, actually.
I mean, it is a damn good ride.
It did make me a little sick, a little queasy.
Oh, not me. I thought it was great.
My favorite ride at Hollywood Studios, though.
Holiday Studios?
Holiday Studios was Tower of Terror, which apparently is what closed.
No.
I thought they were closing it.
What? No.
Oh no, that's
in
Disneyland.
California. Yeah.
That they made that mistake
Yeah, they did that.
in their teeny ass little parking lot park.
Yeah, tell us how great it is, Daniel. He's gonna comment on this episode so fast. He's gonna be like, "I will tell you how great it is. It's better than Frozen."
I'm
and
gonna
then
see
we're gonna fight.
a notification from Matt that he posted to the Disneydo thing with here's the new episode for the week. 46 minutes later, I'm gonna see a comment and a notification that Daniel has posted in the Disneydo podcast.
I don't know if
Facebook.
he listens to it that quickly.
I don't know, but for any of you that have Alexa, you can have Alexa remind you when our episodes come out. So
Can you?
get on that.
No, you can't have it do that. It will not remind you. I was just like, really? Wow. I'm about to talk to my Alexa. Really, like, Alexa, remind me when my podcast
You can
comes
make Alexa do some cool stuff, though. One more thing to add to this labyrinth before we're done. So I saw this meme. It was like, Alexa, turn on like intruder mode or something. Activate like intruder mode. And what it did was had like all the lights in the house turn like red and green, or like red, and like shut these lights down. And then it had like their spotlight outside turn on, and then it cranked up the music to like some crazy movie from like a war zone. So it turned the house into this like creepy fucking scary thing. And I was like, that's such a cool idea.
That
Like,
would scare someone
What
off.
better way to freak somebody out than be like,
Mhm.
war zone?
I don't like that. I don't ever want to encounter that in my life.
No, but it kind of made me think of like Home Alone 2,
Yes.
when like he has a little setup, or like even in 1 where he has like just a shower thing.
Yeah.
But like modern day 2019
Mhm.
with Alexa. Thought it was cool. That's all for me. I'm done
The
rambling.
labyrinth is over. We've made it out. Now
How
we
did
will
we
tell
do?
you how to contact us. Daniel already knows, so we don't need to tell him.
But if you don't know,
But if you don't know, if you're not Daniel,
you can hit us up via email, traditional email as Brooke would call it,
Tradish email.
at disneydopodcast@gmail.com. You can also check out our website, disneydopodcast.com. There you'll find our episodes, link to our email, and it's a great way to share our podcast with friends. If you want to engage with us on social media platforms, you can hit up primarily me or Brooke on our Insta, which is at disneydopodcast.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to engage with Matt through social media, you can hit up our Twitter, which is also at disneydopodcast. Or hit us up on our Facebook group, Disneydos.
Did you already say that?
No.
Oh, okay. I lost track. You did great. I'm very proud of you. Remember when you couldn't do this?
Yeah. And if you want to hit up Brooke directly, you can give her a call on
Do
her cell
not.
at 6. Could you imagine?
Well, I mean, you'd be way off already with the 6, but God. Well, first of all, I don't think anything would happen, quite honestly. Who the fuck would want to call me and talk to me? If you want to FaceTime me, make sure it's not after 9 o'clock, because that's when I wash my face off, so don't. You could call me and talk to Rowdy, though. Oh my God, that's worth it. As he runs away from me, he's like, fuck that. I ain't talking to no one.
Like a 1-800 number.
Yeah, 1-800 talk to Rowdy. Talk to Angel. He is cute. All right, guys. Well, that's it. We gave you all our contact information. We made our way out of the labyrinth. What are we talking about next week? Matt doesn't have a microphone, so we'll never know.
Yay! Actually, Matt's leaving for Florida, right?
Oh my God, that's right. Matt's in Florida. Bye, Matt. Well, at the end, you just be like, actually, none of that happened. I just went to QS.
I don't want to say that, though.
You have to, because people have to be willing
That's
to trust
true.
us.
That's true. Oh, God.
This is the outtake at the end, is me convincing you that you can't just fucking lie to our listeners. It's like, I don't want to tell the truth. And I'm like, but you have to.
I grew up in American politics. I don't know better.
Right? I do not recall if this happened or not.
You're listening to the Geekscape Network. You're listening to the Geekscape Network.